when it is through. Some just don't have anything planned. They hide their hopes and their heads in the sand. Now I don't say who is wrong, who is right, but if by chance you are here for the night, then all I need is an hour to tell the tale of a dreamer like you. We all dream a love, some are lucky, some are not. But if you think it, want it, dream it, then it's real. You are what you feel. But all that I say can't be told another way. In the story of a boy whose dream came true, and it could be you.
I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat, with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming, and the dream is true. The world and I, we are still waiting.
brother all my life, and Joseph was a joy because he reminded me of her.
Young Joseph, Jacob lived his youth again, loved him, praised him, gave him all he could, but then it made the rest feel second best. And even if they were
Being told we're also rats does not make us Joseph bad.
but where they have really missed the boat is
We're great guys, but no one seems to notice.
Joseph's charm and winning smiles failed to slay them in the aisles, and his father couldn't see the danger. He could not imagine any danger. He just saw in Joseph all his dreams come true. Jacob wanted to show the world he loved his son, to make it clear that Jesus was special. So Jacob bought his son a coat, a multicolored coat to wear.
Joseph's coat was elegant,
Baba,
time to
Baba,
the ultimate
Baba.
This is why, in holy eyes, a king would stop and stare.
And when Joseph tried it on, he knew his sheepskin days were gone. Such a dazzling coat of many colors, how he loved his coat of many colors. In a class among the rest, and even when well with his best. Such a stunning coat of many colors, how he loved his coat of many colors. It was red and yellow and green and brown and blue. Joseph's brothers, won't you please know what they saw?
We have never liked him all that much before. Now this coat has got our goat. We feel life is unfair.
When Joseph graced the scene, his brothers turned a shade of green. His astounding clothing took the biscuit. Quite the smoothest person in the district.
I look handsome, I look smart, I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors, how I love my coat of many colors.
Red and yellow, green and brown, scarlet and black, ochre and peach, ruby, olive, violet.
I look handsome, I look smart, I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors, how I love my coat of many colors. It was red and yellow and green and brown and scarlet and black and ochre and peach, ruby, olive, violet, onyx, lilac, gold, chocolate, mauve, and cream and crimson and silver and rose, azure and lily and russet and gray, purple and white and pink and orange and blue.
Joseph's coat annoyed his brothers.
But what makes us mad are the things that Joseph tells us of, the dreams he's often had.
I dreamed that in the fields one day the corn gave me a sign. Your 11 sheaves of corn all turned and bowed to mine. My sheaf was quite a sight to see, a golden sheaf and tall. Yours were green and second rate, and really rather small.
This is not the kind of thing we brothers like to hear. It seems to us that Joseph and his dream should disappear.
I dreamed I saw 11 stars, the sun and moon and sky, bowing down before my star. It made me wonder why. Could it be that I was born for higher things than you? A post in someone's government, a ministry or two.
The dreams of our two brothers are the decades big and gone. Talk of stars and golden sheep. grab him now. Do him in while we got the time.
Just they didn't make most of it. Tore his coat and flung him in a pit.
Let us leave him here all alone. He's bound to die.
Then some Ishmaelites, a hairy crew came riding by. In a flash, the brothers changed their plan.
Speedy attacks, let's help him if we can.
Poor Joseph, what you gonna do? Things look bad for you, hey, what you gonna do? Poor Joseph, what you gonna do? Things look bad for you, hey, what you gonna do?
Use a slave, the hairy bunch of Ishmaelites. You're strong, well-behaved, growing cheese, they read their rights.
In a trust, the dirty deal was done. Silver coins for Jacob's favorite son. Then the Ishmaelites galloped off with slave and foe, off to Egypt where Joseph was not to go. Wouldn't be a picnic, he could tell.
And I don't speak Egyptian very well.
Joseph's brothers tore his precious multicolored coat. Having ripped it up, they next attacked the passing near. The wretched creature was no more. They dipped his coat in blood and guts and gore. Oh, now, brothers, how low can you stoop? You're made of sword and groove. Hey, how low can you stoop? Poor Joseph, sold to be a slave. Situation's grave, hey, sold to be a slave.
Tell you a story of our time, a tragic but inspiring tale of manhood in its prime. Well, you know you had 8 sons. Well, now that's not quite true. But feel no sorrow, do not grieve. He would not want you to. 'Cause there's one more angel in heaven. There's one more star in the sky. Joseph will never forget you. It's tough, but we're gonna get by. And there's one last place at our table. And there's one more tear in my eye. But Joseph, the things that you stood for, like truth and life, never die. When I think of his last great battle, a hug comes to my throat. It takes away who knows tribute to his final sacrifice. His body may be past its peak, but his soul's in paradise. It's for good, buddy.
There's one last place at our table. There's one more tear in my eye.
Joseph, the things that you stood for, like truth and light, heaven. There's one more star in the sky. But Father, the things that he stood for, like truth and like effort.
He was bought by a captain named Potiphar. Potiphar had very few cares. He was one of Egypt's millionaires, having made a fortune buying shares in
Pyramids!
Potiphar had made a huge pile, owned a large percentage of the Nile,
Meant that I could really live in style.
every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar every window and shut out the light. Do what you want with me, hate me and laugh at me, darken my daytime and torture my night. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers are far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love for me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind, for I have been promised a land of my own.
Close every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar all the windows and shut out the light.
Just give me a number instead of my name. Forget all about me and let me decay. I do not matter. Only one person. Destroy me completely and throw me away. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers are far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind, for I have been promised a land of
Joseph's luck was really out, his spirits and his fortune low. Alone he sat, alone he thought of happy times he used to know. Hey dreamer, don't be so upset. Hey Joseph, you're not eaten yet. Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Hang on now, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Don't give up, Joseph, fight till you drop. We read the book and you come out on top. Now into Joseph's prison cell were flung two very frightened men.
Don't think that we will never see the light of day again. Hey Joseph, help us if you can. We've had dreams that we don't understand.
Both men were servants of Pharaoh the king, both in their doghouse for doing their
of your dreams, my friends, and I will tell you what they show. Though I cannot guarantee to get it right, I'll have a go.
First the butler trembling took the floor. Nervously he spoke of what he saw.
There I was standing in front of a vine. I plucked some grapes that I crushed into wine. I gave them to Pharaoh, who drank from my cup. I tried to interpret, but I had to give up.
You will soon be free, my friend, so do not worry anymore. The king will let you out of here. You'll bundle as you did before.
Next the baker rose to tell her dream, hoping it would have a similar theme. There I was standing with baskets of bread. High in the sky I saw birds overhead, who flew to the baskets and ate every slice. Give me the message like his would be nice.
Sad to say, your dream is not the kind of dream I'd like to get. Pharaoh has it in for you, your execution date is set. Don't rely on all I said I saw. It's just that I have not been wrong before.
Go, go, Joe! Go, go, Joe! Go, go, Joe! Go, 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 Joe! You know what they say. Hang on now, Joe, you'll make it someday. Shalala, Joseph, you're doing fine. You and your dream got ahead of your time. Go, 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 Joe, you know what they say. Hang on now, Joe. he was showered with praise. If he cracked a joke, then you chortled for days. No one had rights or a vote but the king. In fact, you might say he was fairly right-wing. When Pharaoh's around and you get down on the ground, if you ever find yourself here in the sleeves, get down on your knees.
A Pharaoh story, a Pharaoh story, a Pharaoh story, a Pharaoh story.
Down at the other end of the scale, Joseph is still doing time in jail. For even though he is in the guards, a lifetime in prison seems quite on the cards. But if my analysis of the position is right, at the end of the tunnel there's a glimmer of light. For all of a sudden indescribable things have shattered the sleep of both peasants and kings.
Strange as it seems, there's been a run of crazy dreams,
And a man who can interpret could go far, could become a star.
could be famous, could be a big success.
Star.
Could be famous, could be a big success. Strange as it seems, there's been a run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far.
Become a star.
Could be famous, could be a big success. Could be famous, could be a big success. Strange as it seems, run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far.
Become a star.
Could be famous, could be a big success. Could be famous, could be a star.
Guess what? In his bed, Pharaoh had an easy night. He had a dream that pinned him to the sheets. Right? No one knew the meaning of the dream. What to do, whatever could it be? Then his butler said,
I know of a bloke in jail who is hot on dreams, could explain old Pharaoh's tale.
well, Pharaoh said,
Now no one touch this man. I need him to help me if he can.
poor Pharaoh, what you gonna do? Dreams are haunting you. What you gonna do? King is not afraid of
Service to Pharaoh has begun. Tell me your problems, Almighty One.
Well, I was walking along the banks of the river when 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. Oh yeah, and right behind these fine healthy animals were 7 other cows that were skinny and vile. Oh yeah, and then the thin cows ate the fat cows, which I thought were too good. Oh happy family, Joseph, won't you tell me what it means? Now you know that kings ain't stupid, but I don't have a clue. Won't you be cruel, Joseph? Help me now, I beg of you. I was standing doing nothing in the field out of town when I was 7. Beautiful, here's a call. Oh yeah, they were ripe, they were golden, and you guessed it, right behind them there were 7 other ears that were tatted in tongue. Oh yeah, and in the back on ain't the good man that came from behind. Yes, they did. But Joseph, here's the punchline. It's really gonna blow your mind. This is gonna flip your lid, because the fact of what is that is it and ever been. Well, this dream has got me all shook up. Treat me nice, tell me what it means.
Well, I got the part about the cows, but could you tell me about the corn one more time, Mr. Pharaoh?
Man.
Please?
Hey, Joseph, what you say for a Pharaoh? What does it
Are on their way. Years of plenty, endless wheat and tons of hay. Your farms will bloom, there won't be room to store the excess food you grow. After that, the future doesn't look so bright. Egypt's luck will change completely overnight, and Mammoth's hand will starve the land with food at all time low. Noble king, there is no doubt what your dreams are all about, and the things you saw in your pajamas are a long-range forecast for your farmers. And I'm sure it's crossed your mind what it is you have to find. Find a man to lead you through the famine with a flair for economic planning. But who this man could be, I just don't know.
This man could be, I just don't know.
Who this man could be, I just don't know. Who this man could be, I just don't know.
Pharaoh said,
That Joseph is a clever kid. Who'd have thought that 14 cows could mean the things he said they did? Joseph, you must help me further. I have found a job for you. You shall lead us through this crisis. You shall be my number 2.
Pharaoh told his guards to catch a chisel from the local store, whereupon he ordered them to cut the chains that Joseph wore. Joseph got a royal pardon and a host of splendid things, a chariot, a boat, a cloak, a letter, and some signet ring. Joseph, Pharaoh's number 2. Joseph, Egypt looks cheap. Joseph, Pharaoh's number 2. Joseph, Egypt looks cheap. Joseph. 7 summers on the trot were perfect, just as Joseph said. Joseph saw that food was gathered, ready for the years ahead. 7 years of famine followed. Egypt did not mind a bit. The first recorded rationing in history was a hit.
Joseph, how can we ever say all that we want to about you? We're so glad that you came our way. We should have perished without you.
Joseph, we are the first. Oh, but it's now that you and me. I was wise, but chose you. You'd be wise to agree.
Joseph, how can we ever say all that we want to about you? We're so
your ship, it's just a piece of cake.
Greatest man, Noah, only goes to show us.
Anyone from anywhere can make it if they get a lucky break.
This could be a happy ending, perfect place to stop the show. After all, the nose is not about as far as he can go. But I'm sure that Jacob and his other sons have lost their mind. How we haven't hit the village shows they left behind.
Do you remember the good days in Canaan? Summers were endlessly gold. Fields were a patchwork of clover. Winters were never too cold. Stroll down the boulevard together. Everything around us was fine.
And now the fields are getting bare. No joie de vivre anywhere. Et maintenant, we drink a bitter wine.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? They go that way to those Canaan days.
Remember those wonderful parties. The splendor of Canaan's cuisine. Those extravagant, elegant soirees. The gayest the Bible has seen. You know, it's funny, but since we lost Joseph, we've gone to the other extreme.
No one comes to dinner now.
I even find I'm missing Joseph's dreams. Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? They go their ways to those Canaan days.
But since we lost Joseph,
Sit down.
gone to the other extreme.
Perhaps we have misjudged the lad. Perhaps he wasn't quite so bad.
And how we miss his entertaining dreams. Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where they go their ways to those Canaan days.
Jacob's family was finding it tough.
For the famine has brought us hungry there. We are thin, we are ill, we are getting scared. It's enough to make anyone weep. We are down to our very last sheep. We hang around here,
While in Egypt there's food going spare.
They've got corn, they've got meat, they've got fruit and drinks.
and if we have time, we can see the stakes.
So they finally decided to go
Here we go!
to Egypt to see Mother Joe. So they all lay before Joseph's feet.
Mighty Prince, give us something to eat.
Joseph found it a strain not to laugh because not a brother among them knew who he was.
Right. After all they had tried, fratricide. I dreamed that in the fields one day the corn gave me a sign. Your 11 sheaves of corn all turned out to 9. I dreamed I saw 11 stars, the sun and moon and sky, bowing down before my star. And now I realize why. How do I know where you come from? You could be spies telling me that you are hungry. That could be lies. How do I know who you are? Why do you think I should help you? Would you help me? Yes! Why on earth should I believe you? There's no guarantee.
Problem, Prince Mouse, all